One more bit that we have to do. I finished reading Wuthering Heights. It was a really good book. It's basically a story about how, you know, you create your own demons, pretty much. It's basically a story about racism, pretty much, and how you create your own demons. So, like Heathcliff, they tortured Heathcliff so much that Heathcliff pretty much dedicated the rest of his life to torturing them and their children. And he got away with it too. He got away with it. And the only reason Heathcliff stops... I guess this is spoilers for freaking Wuthering Heights. The only reason Heathcliff stops doing his evil deeds is because he realizes, you know, he has everything he needs to torture the children of the people that bullied him when he was younger. But he doesn't really feel the need to because he's... It's like, what's the point, you know? Really what he wanted was just to be with Catherine. And everyone stopped him from doing that. But everyone that was involved is either dead or gone, pretty much. So, don't forget about him almost freaking a corpse. I know, it's really weird. Again, they turned Heathcliff, like if you read the book, Heathcliff used to be like an actual good guy, or he has good tendencies. Like, he's not a bad person inherently. It's just that he was tortured by his siblings and tortured by the people around him so much to the point that he turned so evil. It's basically like he's like a dark reflection of the people around him. That's literally what a freaky ass health bar. No, for real. W. Heathcliff? What the frick do you mean, W. Heathcliff? Reading sounds like womanless behavior. I am womanless. How'd you know? How does Wuthering Heights relate to pant peeing type shits? Red, are you womanless because you like men or because women don't like you? I'm womanless because... And that's why I'm womanless. What do you mean Heathcliff isn't a bad person? Like, if you read some of the things he does in the book, like he saves Hareton. He... As a kid, like he has like the typical insecurities, like, am I not pretty enough for Catherine? Am I not refined enough for Catherine? Like he has good tendencies, but those were bred out of him by Hindley. By Hindley, by Edgar, by people being completely racist and like disgusting towards him. Basically, it's a story about how the answer can be neither. Yeah, pretty much. Hindley and Edgar bred him. I did not say that, okay? I did not freaking say that, Yuri. That's just human behaviors, bro. He's no longer good, bro. No, what I mean is that, okay. To me, like, the tragedy of Wuthering Heights is how they turned Heathcliff into this terrible person. That's not to say he still isn't, That's not to say Heathcliff is the villain of the story. Okay, let's put it that way. Or at least the second half of the story, at least. Heathcliff is the villain of the story. But like, I'm gonna say it's a story of racism and how when you treat someone badly, you basically create your own worst enemies, pretty much. So he is still terrible. Yeah, he is still terrible. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, Catherine is also. To be fair, Catherine is also a villain of the story. Classism, not racism. It's a bit of both. Classism and racism. In the end, he is terrible, yes or no? Yes! Gay? Absolutely not. No, okay. Okay, Catherine dies, okay? Spoilers, Catherine dies at some point. Heathcliff is proven innocent through me. No, we're talking about the book, not this story. Not the actual canto. We're talking about the book. People, when there are complex situations, aren't just one guy was bad and the others was good. No, literally, it's not that simple where he's just completely bad. He being terrible is the only thing you took from the story, Green LARPing Arrow? No, it's more complicated than that. It's more complicated than that. Heathcliff was turned into this. That's not to, he's still responsible for his own actions. Heathcliff decided to be evil. Right? Like, he's still responsible for his own actions. Okay, I'll show this in a second, Kiwami. I'll show that in a second. We're still doing this. Like, Heathcliff is still responsible for his own actions. But, like, at the end of the day, his childhood was terrible because of frickin' Hindley and Edgar. That's it, I'm peeing your pants. Frick you, okay? I love mod abusing. Manager, check within the realms of the blue. Just start the game. I'm talking! Let me talk! I was gonna do another Eminem joke, but I already made one, and I already got top 10 checks. Remember the past, a terrible person in the present will be considered terrible. I don't disagree with you! Why are we arguing? We went through from thinking of Nico a cat to Heathcliff being a good person, basically. I didn't say Heathcliff was a good person! I'm saying the tragedy of Heathcliff is that he was a smart person and he had good tendencies as a child, but that was completely, like, taken out of him through all the freaking bullying and the classism, okay? Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's my commentary on the game. That's that's the message I got from the freaking book. Sorry. Yeah. Heathcliff is a cat. Good compromise. Heathcliff is a cat. I agree with this. Heathcliff is a cat. Considering the fact that he killed multiple dogs during the story. Don't we have classism in the Discord? Actually, you know what? I think our Discord is literally Wuthering Heights. And I'm Heathcliff. I can't believe Red Arrow said that Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights was entirely justified in all his actions and never did anything bad ever. I did not say this. Ah! I did not say this. I did not freaking say that. Why is there classism in the Discord? Because the Discord's actually Wuthering Heights. Luminally, how are you doing? No, Kiwami, I told you. Give me a second. Give me a second. We gotta finish this bit first. And we'll go back to the other one. Red, guess what? Michael Jordan. Oh, you mean like the worst basketball player? I spent 5+ minutes of your time on LARPing exactly that I wanted the things I saw in the mirror world to match the truth. What? They're spreading fake stream misinformation. Worse, son, I'm gonna slime you. What do you mean? Nico in the chat, how are you doing? Nico, you're legally supposed to change your profile picture to Nico One Shot. I got him top 5. No, he's just the worst. He's bottom 5. He's bottom 5 basketball players. I guess I must be the reason why. Okay. How's your first hour of gameplay been going? Looks like it's a lot of progress. Yeah, Teal, we actually played a lot of the game today. I think we finished Kanto 7 this stream. Justice for the greens. All right. And also, there's so much freaking incest in this story. I don't know what the frick Emily Bronte was cooking with this freaking story, but there was so much freaking incest. It was crazy. I hate that shit. Listen, Heathcliff and Catherine I can forgive because they're not actually siblings, but like they just kept, there was just more and more Sweet Home Alabama, okay? It just kept going on. There was so much. Okay? Like younger Catherine, let me paint a picture for you, okay? Young Catherine falls in love. Sweet Home Alabama is insane. It's literally Sweet Home Alabama in England, okay? One long dong. No. Like, let me paint this picture for you, okay? I know what's on screen, but like we got to talk about this. Let me paint a picture for you, okay? Young Catherine, the younger version of Catherine, which is Catherine's daughter. She falls in love with her cousin, which is Heathcliff's son. Okay, First cousin, by the way. It's not even like third or second cousin or something like that. It's first cousin. She falls in love with her first cousin. That cousin dies. And then by the end of the book, she falls in love with her other first cousin. Like, there's so much freaking incest in this story. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why is he saying Nico? This is my proof. Camera collector stand. This is my proof. This is my proof that Nico one-shot is actually a cat. This is my proof. I only support Twitch chat now. Nico one-shot is a cat. Yisang, dost thou mean long dong? Yeah, I meant long dong actually. Sorry. I sometimes to like to relate to the casual players of Limbus Company, I have to say the wrong name, even though I know it's the wrong name, right? I know it's the wrong name, but like I just know that like the basic like Limbus Company player base are just too stupid to know that it's actually pronounced long dong. But it's okay. It's all right. Like sometimes I have to bring myself down to their level. You know what I'm saying? Emily Bronte had taken a few drinks before writing. I don't know what the frick was up with Bronte, man. that girl was obsessed with freaking incest. Okay, it was insane. Right, what do you think Emily Bronte was saying about love writing in that book? I would like to know your interpretation. Nosferatu, I'm not going to answer that question. What is on screen right now? I'm not going to answer this question. You have to watch the previous the hour of the stream to understand what the hell happened. This is the best Mirror World version of Long Dong. No, for real. This is the best Long Dong. Next Long Dong ID. This is my first impression of you, by the way. Welcome to the stream, Guyan. How are you doing? This is what we do. This is what we do. Okay, sorry. Okay, BK. Red, what do you think of Emily Bronte was saying about love writing in that book? I would like to know your interpretation. Hold on. So I don't know if I've really settled on an opinion on that yet. But my understanding is that Catherine and Heathcliff are basically made for each other. What she was trying to get across is that Catherine and Heathcliff were basically made for each other. But because of class and also racism, she couldn't be with Heathcliff, or she made the decision to go with Edgar instead. Basically, emotionally manipulate Edgar to get money so that she can be with Heathcliff, which is really fucked up. But that's why Catherine's not a good game. Sorry, that's why Catherine's not a good person. But like, you know, that's why Catherine's not a good person at all. But like, I do believe she loved Edgar at some point. That's why she had a child with her. But shout out was given to Teal. We love you, Teal. But and also there's this weird thing going on with Catherine that like with Catherine and Heathcliff is that their love was so strong that they would go against pretty much God. You know, they would go to hell together, basically. That's the impression that is kind of brought up in the book, that like they will go against God himself to be together. If they have to be both in hell together, that's what they want. Or both in purgatory together. That's actually what they want. That's what they would prefer to do. Just to be together. I swear, I'm gonna be able to sleep. I'm sorry, guys. I streamed pretty late today. Actual bum XP thing. But yeah, that's my understanding. That's kind of my understanding. Is that they're like Catherine has that quote that like, I am Heathcliff. Like they're so internally. They basically said God is cringe. Not really that God is cringe, more that if God wants to keep them from each other, or rather they want to be together so much that Catherine that like Catherine, or specifically Heathcliff does this, where he makes it so Catherine can't go to heaven. just so they can be together even longer, even after death. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine in the 1800s, this is kind of blasphemy, but you know, it's just that's how powerful their love is for each other, which is weird because she goes and freaking marries Edgar. If it's that powerful, then just freaking marry Heathcliff. Okay, Heathcliff is a smart man. I'm the only one here on TikTok chat. This could be 93% talking, 7% playing. Welcome to the stream, Alight. It's for other streamers? What? Our brains are Nico. Kiwami's cooking. Look at this. Kiwami is cooking today. Look. Right, if you play the game, I will personally ensure you no longer pay taxes. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay, we're gonna play the game now. Hold on. W interpretation. That's my understanding. I still don't feel like I understood it to the full degree, though. I feel like I'm missing something, and I gotta read it again. I know it's a long freaking book. I gotta reread it to understand it. It's crazy. It is crazy. Stand ready for my arrival, someone. Sir Darkstar, welcome back. Thanks for the answer. Thank you, BK. Thank you, BK. We're having so much fun LARPing. Yeah, unfortunate. Now we actually have to play the game. Limbus Company jump scare. Limbus Company gameplay jump scare. Who is we? Emo phasing arrow. Frick you, okay. There are too many arrows. I don't know where to look on my screen. It's a classic book. You will read multiple times to get very different ideas each time. No, I feel that. I feel like I need to read it again. It's been a whole hour and 6 minutes before we start reading. He does the name weird. He does the name wrong. I don't know why he does that. Remember to drink water, chat, and make sure it's water, not freaking piss. Okay, not freaking piss. Not freaking piss. Okay. Koimka, thank you for boosting the server. Why would you do that? But I appreciate that. New lore to the cinematic universe. Hold on. Sorry. I know we started the game. But like, yeah. This may or may not have happened 20 minutes ago. Red, if you don't start playing, I'll mix cordial, Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew. Can you mix piss with Mountain Dew? And then give it to Yellow Pant Pissing Arrow? The sisters Bronte had very different versions about love. Emily's ideas, love is like nature, something uncontrollable or immoral. Maybe the incest is a way to point to the immoral part? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think Heathcliff's and Catherine's love was very, very, very immoral. in a sense, though, it was very like... it was like inherent, I guess. I don't know. Like it was lizard brain love. There you go. It was inherent to their personalities, right? If you don't play the game, I'm gonna drink pure bromine. Okay, I'm not gonna play the game. You better drink pure bromine right now. Mix Sprite with Mountain Dew. Remember the members video with an AI thumbnail? What's that? What are you talking about? MTF. It is what his body uses to survive. I eat ranch sometimes when I'm hungry. I go to tuk chat now. They're slandering me. Get it away from me. Lizard brain love? What? I don't know how to describe it, okay? It's like lizard brain love. Like, it's just inherent to them. Like, it's not logical. It's nothing. It's just like, you know, it's like your freaking lizard brain. Valenza Rodion says a slur in her uptie story. It fits the identity, but they could have conveyed it without her being a shitty person in a better way. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't sneak it in randomly, I guess. Lizard brain love is the love I have for Zhao. Trust me. Don't you have a girlfriend, Lowell? I'm gonna tell your girlfriend about this. Ash is on TikTok chat. Okay. All right. Enough LARPing. We're gonna play the game. I feel bad.